I saw his arms lock around her, blue skin cool against his fatigues, her breath a shallow rhythm against his collarbone. The weight of her was light, but the choice to carry her, that settled deep in his bones. One rescue, one war rewritten, and I was there to witness it. But it began hours earlier, with the dust of Lumenreach Station hanging sharp in the air. Ronan moved through the shattered corridors like a ghost, Kaiser padding silent at his heel. Truth is, the place still hummed with leftover energy, ozone and scorched metal clinging to every breath. I stood near a fractured archway, watching. Kaiser's ears twitched, a flicker of movement deeper in the ruins, and before Ronan could call him back, the dog was gone, darting into the gloom. Ronan followed, pulse steady. I remember the way his hand rested on his sidearm, not drawing it. Not yet. Then he saw her, Lieutenant Celine Arvos, sprawled against a collapsed console, one arm bent wrong, azure skin dulled with dust and dried fluid, high-status markings on her uniform, enemy. But her chest rose, faint, stubborn. Kaiser nosed her shoulder, whining low. "Look!" He could have tagged her location and walked away. Protocol demanded it. But he knelt. His gloved fingers brushed her wrist, searching for a pulse. The contact sent a jolt through him, I swear it. Not fear, something else. Recognition. He scooped her up, her body limp against his chest, and Kaiser fell in ahead, tail low, guiding the way back to the Wayfarer Finch. The trek felt endless. Ronan's boots crunched over crystalline debris, each step measured. Her head lolled against his shoulder, warm now from his hold. I felt the air shift, charged, like before a storm. So he didn't speak, just carried her, one arm under her knees, the other braced along her back, protecting, choosing. They reached the scout craft as the twin suns bled orange across Vespera 9's horizon. Ronan eased Selene onto the medbay cot, his movements careful. Kaiser circled once, then settled by the hatch, watchful. Her fingers twitched. A soft gasp escaped her lips. Her eyes, luminous silver, fluttered open, fixing on Ronan's face. Her breath hitched, a sharp, wet sound. Ronan didn't move back, just held his ground, hands lifting slowly where she could see them. I watched from the cockpit threshold, close enough to feel the heat radiating off both of them. Her gaze dropped to his chest, to the human insignia there, then snapped back up, silver eyes blazing with pain and pride. "You," she rasped, "carrying me. Why?" He didn't give her the easy lie. "Because leaving you was the same as killing you." A tremor ran through her. Not fear, something rawer. Her fingers curled against the cot's edge, close enough to his boot that I saw the static jump between them, a tiny blue spark in the dry ship air. Kaiser patted forward then, nudging her uninjured hand with his muzzle. She flinched, then stilled. Her palm turned, rested on his head. The dog sighed deep in his chest. That's when the proximity alert chimed. 3 human patrol cutters locking onto their transponder. Ronan's jaw tightened. He moved to the comm, voice low, stalling. But I saw the truth in his shoulders. They were out of time. Celine pushed herself upright, wincing. "The third accord," she said, voice gaining strength. "Article 7. The diplomatic immunity for verified command-tier officers during active ceasefire negotiations." She tapped the ship's console with trembling fingers. "My biometrics. Run them. My father's name carries weight even now." Ronan hesitated 1 heartbeat. 2. Then he input the sequence. The cutters held position as verification lights cycled green. An escort formation formed around them, tense, silent. 1 loophole, 1 escort, one chance. At Aegis Spire, the hangar gleamed under sterile light. I stood near the ramp as they descended. Ronan first, Celine beside him, leaning just slightly into his space. Not weakness, trust. And then chaos. Alarms screamed. Azuri fighters tore through the docking bay shields. Weapons hot. But something felt off. Their movements jagged, their hull signatures flickering. Kaiser growled, not at Celine, not at Ronan, but at the main view screen, where the attacking ships shimmered unnaturally. Ronan followed the dog's stare, so did Celine. Her breath caught. Harmonic resonance, she whispered. Their power cores, they're using unstable synth crystals, not Azuri tech. Together, no words needed. They moved. Ronan rerouted the Spire's comm array. Celine input a frequency modulation only Azuri command would know. Kaiser stood between them, ears pricked, as the signal pulsed outward. On screen, the Azuri ships convulsed, hulls shearing away to reveal jagged, unfamiliar alloys beneath. Imposters. The hangar fell into stunned quiet. Afterward, in the command chamber, they stood side by side as admirals, and chieftains stared. No speeches, just the evidence glowing between them. Peace talks were scheduled before the hour ended. The ceremony came at dawn. Ronan and Selene faced the gathered factions, shoulders nearly touching. Kaiser sat between them, collar gleaming with a new insignia. I saw the way her fingers brushed Ronan's as they accepted the Unity Medallion. Just once, deliberate, a current passing between skin and skin, between species, between enemies. Later, on the observation deck, they stood watching the stars align. Her head tilted toward his shoulder. His hand found the small of her back, not possessive, but present, anchoring. And on the long-range scanners below, new signatures bloomed at the system's edge. Unknown, waiting.